Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It is Saturday morning. It's 11:37 and I'm headed over to our local meat market. Get some different types of sausages Glenn's been asking for. So I'm hoping that's the only place I have to go because I need to get a sauerkraut for him also, and I'm hoping they have it there. So alrighty, so I don't have really, I'm naked. I have no earrings and I don't feel like going back in the house to get them. So, but I feel naked without my earrings. So I don't really have anything to talk about on the way. So maybe I'll just put some music to it, and or maybe I'll think of something to talk about. So, alright, nonetheless, let's get going. As you can see, it is a bright sunny day today. Now we're supposed to get some snow tomorrow, and we're supposed to get like a couple inches, not a ton, but I've been waiting for some accumulation so I can use that battery operated snow shovel that was sent to me in friend mail by Linda. So I'm hoping to get to use that tomorrow, because other than tomorrow, I don't know when we're getting snow. And then I'll also get, is your Polish sausage around here?
It'll be behind you frozen.
Oh, okay, you don't have any in the casing here? And then I'll get 4 Spencer steaks. Yeah. All right, thank you. Have a good day. right, everyone, so I am done at our meat market. This is Macefields Meat Market. It's the biggest meat market around this area. Yeah, so I have to go to Piggly Wiggly now. They didn't have the sauerkraut that I was looking for, so I'm going to go there and then pick up a couple things. I won't pick up a lot at Piggly Wiggly because they're too expensive. So I normally don't grocery shop there. So, alright, so let's head on over to Piggly Wiggly. There was hardly anyone in there when I walked in, but now it looks like some of the crowd is starting to come in. Usually on Saturdays it's pretty crowded. It sure is a blue sky today. Off to the right side here of the circle is the Walmart I go to. So you can see how close the meat market is. So I'm working on a new ambience video. If you remember that last snowfall we had where I was way in the backyard and I took video of the snow falling and the snow-covered trees, and I asked if you thought this could be an ambience video. So I'm working on that right now. I just took different clips out of that video to make an ambience video. So I should have that done soon. And another thing I just wanted to bring up is this was just thoughts in my head that I would try to post some ambience videos on this channel. Just because I am not monetized on my other channel, and it's going to be a while before I get monetized. And even if I'm monetized, it doesn't mean I'll get a check every month, because I would have to break $100 a month in order to get a check that month. So if I don't make $100, then I don't get a check until I do make $100. So I guess my thoughts were, and it's been talked about before, is bringing the ambience to this channel. And I know most of you won't watch them because that's not what you're here for, and you just don't have that interest, and that's okay. But I am monetized on this channel, and even if I made a little bit of money from the ambience video, it would help my revenue. So, and the ambience videos most of the time are like 2 to 3 hours. So if somebody out there plays them for a couple hours, there would be ads in between, and at least I'll be monetized for the ads. And so I know, I believe Stephanie said she plays those ambience videos kind of like a lullaby for her kids to go to sleep. So I thought that was pretty awesome. But yeah, and the other thing is, that's a part of who I am, what I do. So this channel, being called One Day at a Time, is really everything about me or us. It's not one thing specific that this channel is about. So Yeah, my channel is not niche specific. And I like it that way because then I don't have to do the same type of video all the time, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think I'm going to give it a try. And again, I don't expect to get a lot of views, but those of you that would view it and play it outright, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm just curious to see how it would do on this channel, and how much it would help my revenue a little bit, because I love making those videos. I just know it's going to take a long time for me to get monetized on the other channel. I need to get monetized. I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Right now I have 561 subscribers, and most of those subscribers were subscribed to the channel before it came in Ambience Video. So those are lingering subscribers from when I first did that channel as a different channel. So I think I would struggle to get a lot more subscribers, because the ambience videos are so saturated now. A couple years back there was ambience videos, but they weren't as saturated as they are now. I do them because I love it. Just takes me to sceneries that I would never be able to go to, and to put peaceful, like soft music to it, just kind of relaxes your mind. And so yeah. And my watch hours on that channel is just over 2,000, and I need 4,000. So yeah, it's going to be a while. So yeah, so don't be surprised if you see a ambience video pop up on this channel. So for those of you that are watching my ambience videos on the other channel, you can watch them on this channel, and I appreciate it. So we're getting to Piggly Wiggly here. I just got to pick up a couple things. Yep, that's me parking away from everybody again. But this parking lot, Piggly Wiggly here, it's not a very crowded store most of the time. I've always said to Glenn is, I don't know how it stays in business. It's never really busy. We have one on the south side that's always busy, but I'm thinking it's the same owner, and he might be just hanging on to this one because he's making enough off the other one to support both of them. So, but sometimes it's nice to go here. One, because they have better produce. They have they have really good produce here. And two, when I don't feel like going to the store and know there's going to be a crowd, I just come to Piggly Wiggly because I know most of the time there's no crowd here. So so I am looking for a specific sauerkraut for Glenn, and yeah, so let's see if we find it here. All right, so let's go in Piggly Wiggly. Alright everyone, so I am looking for Boar's Head sauerkraut. Doesn't look like they have it. They're supposed to have Clausen. That would be the other brand I'll get. but it doesn't look like Claussen is here. Well, that's unacceptable. Alright. I'm gonna look around in the... Sometimes they have a couple different areas. So I'm gonna look around the meat marketplace. Everyone, so see, it pays to look in other areas of the store. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Boar's Head sauerkraut. Alright everyone, so Glenn also has been wanting to try these stuffed hot dogs. This is jalapeno cheddar. So they have cheese stuffed and just jalapeno cheddar. So he's been wanting to try these, so we're gonna pick those up for him. I won't eat them, so I'll freeze these in 2s. So that'll give them 4 meals right there. Alright everyone, so done in Piggly Wiggly. I'm going to head home. Now, I didn't do any grocery shopping because I plan on doing a Walmart order for delivery. So I'll either do it for later on today or Monday. Tomorrow it's supposed to snow. And usually when we have weather days like that, their deliveries are usually delayed. And so there's nothing that we absolutely need right now, so I can probably hold off. So we'll see what the delivery says. But alright, so let's head home. So yeah, it pays to look in different areas of the store. Because if I didn't, I would have walked out of there without getting the sauerkraut. Because I know he wants to try Boar's Head or Claussen. And so I figured I'd look by the meat department, and if not the meat department over there, I know they have that kind of stuff in the frozen where they have like hot dogs and sausage and things like that. And sure enough, they did. They had the exact one I was looking for, the Boar's Head. So he's not been too happy with Frank's sauerkraut. I used to get him Frank's all the time because that's what he liked. But he said the last few times he had it, it just doesn't taste the same anymore. And he's not liking the taste. So he looked online and he picked out a couple of brands that he wouldn't mind trying. So that's where we're at with the sauerkraut. You know, a comment that came across on the last video I did, yesterday's video I think, where I took you for a little ride and I talked. And I apologize, I forget who made the comment that they didn't get a chance, that person didn't get a chance to go outside because it's icy, and we know what you mean. That's the exact reason one reason Glenn doesn't go outside in winter. So that person didn't get to go outside, but because I put up a video where I was driving, she said she got to go outside that way. So I think anytime I run errands, I'll do this kind of video, and if it helps somebody get outside that way through my video, then yeah, I think that's a great thing. So I know many of you are homebound, that you can't go out, so I try to take you outside with me as much as possible, especially in the summertime when I'm looking at birds or flowers and things like that. And so yeah, me and Glenn said, okay, Christmas is over, bring on spring. So yeah, it's already been a long winter. But no, I'm we expect it, and we know the time's going to go fast, because time just goes fast now. It just seems like it just flies by. But yeah, I was telling Glenn, yeah, my favorite seasons are fall, Christmas, and spring. Fall, because obviously everything cools off and you get that, that cool air in the fall time with the beautiful colors. And then of course Christmas speaks for itself. And then spring, because everything comes back to life, all the colors and all the flowers, and well, not all the flowers, but flowers and trees start budding, and so yeah, that's why that's also my favorite season. So I would say summer and winter are my least favorite seasons, but what are you gonna do, right? Get through them. Now I told myself, because as you know, I'm just not a person that likes heat, and I told myself this summer I'm just gonna try to take in the summer, I don't want to complain about it because it's too hot, even though I will, because we all complain when it's too hot, when it's too cold, we're never happy, right? So, but I just want to appreciate the 4 seasons we have. And that's one thing I always said that I loved about living in Wisconsin, is because we have 4 seasons, compared to California, where you had spring and summer, a little bit of fall, depending on where in California you're from. But yeah, so I want to appreciate, even though summer is not my favorite season, I want to appreciate just being outside and enjoying all of nature that I can see while I'm outside. Alright folks, so we're almost home now. I think I've said everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here, or I'll just wait till we get in the driveway. As I said, we're almost home. It's such a bumpy road right here. everyone, now we're home. So I'll see you guys inside and I'll show you what we picked up. Alright everyone, so we are having lunch before I go through what we got at the meat market and Piggly Wiggly. So I'm just having some hot dogs. These are hot dogs I took out of the freezer, but I did not mark them down because I took them out before I went through the freezer. So I'm still using up our freezer items. So I'm using the last two hot dogs that came out of the freezer. And Glenn is having his jalapeno cheddar hot dog. So after I eat, I'll get ready to do the haul. All right, everyone. So we are finished eating lunch. We wanted to eat lunch before I did the haul video. So, all right. So now we're good. All right. So this is everything we picked up from Meatsfields, or the meat market, and Piggly Wiggly. And I misplaced the Piggly Wiggly receipt, but it was $53 and some change at Meatsfields, and it was like $14 or $15 at Piggly Wiggly. The amount of meals we got, definitely a good amount of meals here, so we'll go through it. All right, so we got that boar's head sauerkraut, and tipping up the bag, it's like half full of juice, so I'm hoping he likes that. So that'll go in a couple different meals. It's gonna go with the Polish sausage. We picked up Polish sausage, and this was from Meatsfields. There's 6 in there, and how we're gonna break this up, this is about 2.5 meals right here. At one time, because I got brat buns, these are gonna be for the Polish sausage, and in one meal we're going to have Polish sausage on the buns. I only eat one because I really can't take the taste of Polish sausage much more than that. And that's a pretty big sausage, so I don't know if I'll eat a whole one. And he'll probably have 2. And then that'll leave 3. He's going to use some of this sauerkraut on his Polish sausage on a brat bun, but the rest will be used with the 3 leftover Polish sausage and potatoes and onions for the sauerkraut kind of casserole deal he usually has. So right there, that's 1, 2, 3, probably 3 meals between that 2 right there. All right. At Piggly Wiggly, you saw that I picked up these stuffed jalapeno cheddar hot dogs for him, and these are by Oscar Mayer. They came in a regular 8-pack, but he's already eaten 2 of them, which he had for lunch, and the other 2 are in the refrigerator. So, and I'm not going to eat these because they're jalapeno, but he likes the taste of them, and he tasted a piece of one just like that. And then he had 2 in a hot dog bun with relish and mustard, which I didn't take a picture of, but that's what he had. And he says he thinks he likes the hot dogs just like that, without the bun and all that stuff on it. So I'm splitting these in 2s because he's the only one that's going to eat them. These were $5 or $6, but instead of looking at the total cost of it, you might say that's expensive for a pack of hot dogs. But if you break it down, he'll eat 2 at a time. So that's 4 meals for him. So that breaks down to a pretty good amount per meal. So, all right, so got those for him. These are from Meatsfields. These are wieners with the casing on. And we're going to have that with some potatoes. I'm going to make potato salad, and we're going to have the wieners. So usually we just buy hot dogs. We don't buy the cased wieners all the time. But this right here, I got 8 of them, and I will probably eat 1, and he'll have a couple, and that'll be with the potato salad. So that's another 2.5 meals right there. So, well, I say half because it's going to be a meal for someone, or we can just do it for a lunch and we each have 1. So 2 to 3 meals, I'll call it. And then you saw the brat buns. I did get some sour cream at Piggly Wiggly because we are completely out and I don't know when I'm going to do the Walmart haul. But the reason I wanted the sour cream right now is I found this bag of beef tamales, and I thought we'd give them a try. So there's 10 of them in there, and normally with our tamales we like to have sour cream. So yeah, never had them. These were like $10, I think, $9 or $10. So that, again, we usually each have 2, so that's another 2.5, 2 to 3 meals right there. So not bad. So again, not looking at the end cost of it, $10, but breaking it down in per meals for 2 people, that's not bad at all. So that's the reason I wanted the sour cream right now. And we got 1 frozen pizza. This is Faye's Pizza, pepperoni, and we always get pepperoni because he can always add his supreme stuff on there, like onions, mushrooms, and all that. It's a pain in the you-know-what to take them off for me. So I get pepperoni, he adds his on. And this Faye's Pizza is an actual pizza place here in town. They're really good. A little more depending on what pizza you get. We don't get it often just because sometimes it could cost a lot of money, but this frozen pizza of theirs, we've had one of their frozen pizzas before and it was really good, so we thought we'd have another one, but it was a long time ago when we had it. So but this was like $9. I'm rounding up. When it's changed, I'll usually round up. So this was $9, 1 meal for 2 people, still a good deal. And then I got 4 of the Spencer steaks, those flat hamburgers. That's going to be 1 meal for 2 people, or yeah, it's going to be 1 or 2 meals, because I don't usually, if we grill them out all 4, then that's 1 meal for 2 people. If we have them for like breakfast, steak and eggs, that might be 2 meals, because I don't eat a whole one at one time for breakfast either. So that was $10.71, so $11. Still for 2 people, not bad. And I picked up some hot dog buns. That was for the hot dogs. As you saw, I ate the hot dogs from the freezer, and he had his jalapeno cheddar hot dogs, so we got 4 more buns left. And I'll probably use a hot dog bun when we eat these wieners that are in the casing. The brat bun I'll use for the sausage, because it's a lot bigger than the wieners. And then the last thing is this called Rinderwurst. And I don't know if any of you have ever heard of or had Rinderwurst. Glenn said, well, Glenn was familiar with it, but he hasn't had it in years. And he said it's much like a chorizo. When you cook it, it breaks down, and you just add some onions to it and eat it with bread. So yeah, I got that for him. So some stuff, something like this, he hasn't had in years. So he'll see how it tastes now. All right. So again, we spent close to, what is that, 53, 63, probably close to $70. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We'll call it 16 meals. So not bad at all. Even though I don't eat the jalapeno cheddar hot dogs, I can always find something else for myself to eat. So you know how easy I am with that. Alright, so that is the haul from Meatsfield Meat Market and Piggly Wiggly. And that's going to be it for this video. So the reason I haven't shown a cooking video in the last couple of videos is I'm going to do a wrap up of the week's meals at the end of the week. So today is Saturday. So what we eat today will go in this week's meals because it's the last day of the week. And then tomorrow you'll get a wrap up of everything we ate this week and what we got marked off our freezer foods and what it cost us to eat at home this week. So that's going to be tomorrow's video. Alright, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate all the support you give this channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.